A Los Angeles Derby Dolls bout consists of 4 quarters, each lasting 15 minutes. These quarters are divided into 60-second rounds called jams. Each team has 5 players on the track in each jam, 4 players called blockers, and 1 point-scoring player called the jammer. You can always distinguish the jammers from the other players on the track by their starred helmets. It's the jammer's job to try to score points, and the blocker's job to try to stop them. The first whistle will sound to start the jam, and the blockers launch onto the track. The blockers form a tight grouping called the pack. The jammers race their way around the track and catch up to the pack. The jammers must then fight their way through the pack. The blockers from the opposing team will try to stop them, while the blockers on their team try to assist them. The jammers have now broken out of the pack and must race their way around the track and meet up with the pack again. Keep an eye on the jammer in front. She is your lead jammer and can call off the jammer by placing her hands on her hips. The pink jammer is now in position to score. She receives 1 point for each member of the opposing team she passes. As the pink jammer racks up points, the yellow jammer catches the pack and is now also in position to score. The yellow jammer will also receive 1 point for each member of the pink team she passes. The jam ends when 60 seconds have elapsed, or when the lead jammer calls off the jam by placing her hands on her hips. Players are not permitted to purposely trip or tackle their opponents. Players can block each other using their bodies and shoulders, but cannot use their elbows, forearms, or hands. Players violating the rules will be placed in the penalty box located on the infield, forcing their team to skate the next jam with 1 less skater. The game ends after 4 quarters. The team with the most points at the end of the bout is your winner.
In the event of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest lighted exit in an orderly fashion. The main building exits are located through the pink doors you entered. The assembly point is directly outside the doors. Please notify our site manager if any emergencies arise.
Welcome to Doll Hall, the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Today, we present a very special exhibition bout. It's the Baby Doll Brawl, featuring the Mxfits versus the Hell's Bottoms. Are you ready to meet the skaters? All right, let's give it up for the Mxfits, everybody.
We have
Go for it.
presenting number 7, Lucky Harms, 22, Rainbow Fright, 116, Smother Teresa, 201, Franken Hurt Her, 312, The Boogeyman, 555, I See Dead People, 696, Assassin, 711, Snack Attack, 1010, Chick Van Dyke, 3825, Villainous Vixen, 8008, Ruffy the Roller Slayer, Co-Captain 10, Knockout, Co-Captain 416, Margaret Splatwood, Not Skating 678, Charman Danger, and your coaches are Beats, Glitter, and Hurley.
All right, everybody, sorry about that. Give it up for your Hell's Bottoms! Probably should have had a disco nap before I came here. All right, you're all ready to meet these Mxfits, everybody. number 13, Angelina Rowley. Wearing number 21, Shelley Duvall. Wearing 72, it's the Scooby Snacks. Wearing 3, Jen Wolf. Wearing 333, Bevavista Minnesota. Wearing 404, it's Guy Fieri. Wearing 716, Laura Smashley. Wearing 1113, a Wicked Hex. Wearing 1337, Venus Crytrap. Wearing a 2000, it's Charlie Horse. Your co-captains. Wearing 94, we got Gwen Lacey. And wearing 118 is Bretta Tui. Not skating are a Winter Storm and Betty Gohawker. And your coaches, we got Gandalf the Cray, Penetration, and Pulp Friction. Let's give it up for the Mxfits, everybody.
Let's give it up for our enforcers. Head ref, Helvetica. Game executioner, Hassel Black. Jam refs, Metallic Kyle and Casey Cajones. Front pack refs, Suspect Ed and Voltron. Outside pack ref, Morningwood and D-Cup runneth over. Penalty tracker, Cherry Blazer. Penalty tracker assistant, Sweep the Leg Johnny. Penalty box administrators, Lady Macbeth and Ref Leopard. Eyes in the sky are E.T. John and Penaltina. Scoreboard operator, Mazapan de la Chismosa. Whiteboard, Jackie Nimble and Runner No One. These are your enforcers.
All right, we would like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys, and our rad crew. Our DJ today is DJ MacBook Air. I'm Evilee, and this is Jagervon.
Hi.
And we will be your announcers today.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
So am I. All right, the Derby Dolls acknowledge that we gather on traditional unceded Kizh and Tongva land. We ask the league members and the Derby Dolls community to honor with gratitude the Kizh and Tongva people, elders, and the land itself. And now, I got one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles.
Wow.
Are you excited? We have been doing these Baby Doll Brawl since we were in Little Tokyo in, I believe, 2006. And it's such a great opportunity for all these skaters who've been training part of our Fresh Meat program to finally get their chance to show off their skills and show you why they've been blowing off for all those invitations you've been sending their way. All right, we're waiting for the whistle. The jammers are wearing stars on their helmets. They have to get into that pack. And once they do, the first person out is the lead jammer. That lead jammer is Gwen Lacey for the Mxfits. Now, Gwen Lacey can either call to jam at any time by putting hands on hips or by skating the full 60 seconds of the jam. When Gwen enters that pack, there would be a point for every opposing team pass, but at this point, saw the opposing jammer coming up and decided to just call it off and keep it clean. 0-0.
That was a wonderful choice by Gwen Lacey, captain of her team, by calling it off, hands on hips, calling it a little bit early to make sure no one gets points.
Yeah, roller derby is a game where people are skating offensively and defensively at the same time. Although there may be no points, we did get a penalty.
It looked like White 7-2, Scooby Smacks, got a illegal block. Not sure which illegal block. There's so many to choose from.
There's so many. It's so true. All right, let's try this again. Hell's Bottom's coming out lead.
Chick Van Dyke out for lead, but Shelley Duvall right behind.
Yeah, so now we got the pack coming together. They're obviously down one for the Mxfits. All right. Did Hell's Bottom get any on that? The action happens so fast. It's hard to see if they're
That's
scored
2
a point.
points.
Oh, 2. 2 points for the Hell's Bottoms.
On the jammer line, we have Bratatouille, and I believe that is Rainbow. Rainbow Fright.
Yeah, Rainbow going through on the inside, but that's a tough place to be. So looks like Bratatouille coming through on the inside too. Lucky making it a little bit difficult to get through there.
That's a really tight pack, making it really difficult for either of the jammers to get out. They're already in turn 4. Long, long way.
Yeah, and when Bratatouille went in the infield, they have to re-enter that pack without advancing their position, or that would be a penalty.
Not allowed to cut in line, not allowed to cut the track. What a wonderful hit by KO.
Yeah, Knockout doing exactly what Knockout does. Oh, we got a star pass. How about that?
Double jammer.
Yeah, Villainous Vixen was the pivot for that jam, and the star jammer cover being passed, and now Vixen has all those jammer powers.
Vixen just barreling through, getting her points and calling it off.
Great job for the Hell's Bottoms. And great job for all that offense.
I love them so much. Look at them go.
I love them all so much. I feel so lucky I got to skate with them for a while last year, and I think it's so awesome that you get to train all these people, because you make such a huge difference in our league. And
you know, I try.
You do.
Try.
I was so lucky to get a skate under your guidance.
Oh, you're welcome. But now we have Guy, and I think it's Sin jamming.
Yeah, Guy Fear Me. Oh.
Sin getting out on the low. One more blocker to beat. She does it.
Yeah, Shelly DeBrawl getting out a little bit far. Might get a blocking out of play penalty for that, but that's up for the refs to decide. Guy Fear Me still struggling to get through that pack.
Really good offense by number 21, Shelly DeBrawl, to spring Guy out. Assassin picks up her points.
Yeah, and by the way, you can always tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle pointing. And in that case, Hell's Bottom, lead jammer, they picked up the 4 points and called it off.
That jam ref is saying, it's you, your lead.
We're one.
There is a penalty somewhere, lots of yelling.
There's a penalty, but there's nobody on the bench, so maybe they changed their mind. Oh, nope.
And they appear. Oh my goodness. Power jam.
Uh-oh. That's right. When there's one jammer on the floor, there's only one team that can score, and in that case, it is the Mxfits wearing white.
Black is also down a blocker, making it a little easier for white.
Yeah, so we got a Assassin, or just Sin, is in the penalty box, joined by one of the blockers for Hell's Bottom. And so all eyes are on the jammer for the Mxfits.
And our power jammer is white 72. Scooby Smacks really working her way up and down.
Oh, yeah.
Ruffy with a beautiful hit to the high, taking her straight to the rail, stopping that momentum. She cannot be stopped.
Yeah, that was just some really great blocking. And right now you can see the Mxfits trying to hold the speed of the pack by holding back Snack Attack.
Really beautiful pack play, keeping the pack really slow by having that goat in the back.
Yeah, and now there's the part of the high side, going up laterally up and down that high side, always makes me nervous.
Smashley, the pivot for white, really trying to lead her jammer out.
Yeah, taking a little bit of a hit to the infield, re-entering the pack, and deciding to the 60 seconds is up and the jam is over. 5 points for the Mxfits.
Hard-fought points.
Yeah, very hard-fought points. So let's see what we got there. We got it 5-10. Hell's Bottoms, though, holding that lead. They got Frankie on the jam line there against, I believe that's Shelly DeBrawl.
Looks like each team is down a blocker to start. Normally that's what happens during power jams.
Yeah, I see Lacey down there, and I see Snack in there. Snack with the buff shoulders block, and Lacey with the directional block.
Yikes.
Those directional blocks, man, they'll get you every time.
They just appear out of nowhere. Beautiful inside take by Shelly DeBrawl. Frankie right behind. Jammer race.
Now, of course, this is a tough time because the lead jammer does have that power of calling it
There's
off.
a lot of scrambling in the pack trying to get points. I believe she gets 1, and because there's a ghost point in the box, that's actually 2.
That's right. The scary, scary ghost points. Once you pass that first blocker, you automatically pick up the ghost points of the people in the penalty box.
Spooky ghost points.
Sketty. Yeah, I'll tell you about the track troll later.
On the jammer line for Hell's Bottom, we have Smother Teresa, and I believe that's Wolf for Mxfits.
Yeah, it looks like Wolf from here.
Smother Teresa was a former junior, and now she's back. Jammer race, jammer race.
Calls it off so quickly there by Wolf.
Smart choice, smart choice. You still have 3 more quarters to go.
Yeah, it's an honor to know that I got to be part of Derby when Smother was part of it with the juniors, and now as an adult, it's just so exciting to have the juniors come back to be part of the program.
Revenge of the juniors.
Revenge of the juniors. We do have a penalty against the Mxfits. We do have an above shoulders block there against Wicked Hex.
I got it. That's not sure.
Jamming next is Rolly and Snack Attack.
Yeah, trying to find their path through the pack, but that's a nice white wall that has been put up there by the Mxfits, but Snack Attack making it out and your lead jammer.
Rolly still pushing in the pack, finding some space in the middle. Assassin giving a little bit of a shoulder check as she exits.
Yeah, Rainbow Fright and Lucky were doing a good job of holding that line in the pack, making it possible for their jammer to get into some, grab some points.
Oh. Hearing these penalties, they're dropping.
You got good ears.
I can hear a penalty.
Yeah. Of course you can,
I'm familiar
Jaeger.
with the sound. We have one of my climbing partners, Smashly, on the jam line. And I believe that's Ruffy with a very shiny, shiny shorts.
Yeah, and that's Venus Crytrap in the penalty box for the Mxfits.
Justice for Venus. She didn't do it, probably.
Probably. I don't know.
Audience, please remember, no whistling.
Yeah, if you want to whistle, you can become an enforcer. Those are the only people with the power to whistle. And it looked like there was a directional block there. And we also have a penalty against the Mxfits. Is that Assassin is in the penalty box. I think that's like penalty 3 or something for Sin there.
From my knowledge, you're only allowed at least 7 penalties.
At least, only 7, not at least, only. It's a maximum.
We've got another jammer race.
Oh, yeah!
Smart call by Laura Smashly.
Yeah, Smashly just sees the competition coming right up, hands on hips. Super exciting call off there. You really have to have eyes in the back of your head to skate roller derby.
On the jam line, we have Charlie Horse and Chick Van Dyke.
These are such great names. The rosters for these names are so incredible.
These are very good names.
Yeah, they really are.
Wow, large impact in the back of the pack.
Yeah, Charlie Horse out in front. Wow, though.
Chick Van Dyke giving chase right behind.
Yeah, Chick Van Dyke is running on skates right now. This is so
These
incredible.
are 2 very fast jammers. I'm so excited to see what they're going to do tonight.
Oh!
A lot of falling. More
falling. That's the thing about Baby Doll Brawls. Lots of falling.
Lots of falling, lots of jumps, lots of close calls.
Lots of exciting roller derby action here with your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. And we got 1 point for the Mxfits. We also have a Mxfit in the penalty box. Oh, that would be Bebesota. 3 points, though, for the Hell's Bottoms. I felt bad. I practiced Bebesota's name, and I thought I had it right, and I still managed to screw it up in the skate out.
It's the excitement.
It's so exciting. Low blocking is what they got.
Oh,
and then we have a jammer penalty against the Hell's Bottom. So that means 1 jammer on the floor, 1 team that can score. And once again, the Mxfits will be your power jammers.
We've got Wicked Hex on the line, doing the honors.
Hell's Bottom is like racing it to the bar like its last call.
Smart, beautiful
Studio
strategy,
54.
keeping it fast, staying in front. Smack Attack, I believe, doing the yo-yo, keeping the pack back, but that's Frankie's stopping Wicket. Not for long.
Wow. That was an aggressive pack, but Wicked Hex making it out as they scramble back into getting position. Still plenty of time on the clock, though. Mxfits currently down 9-15. This could change it all for them. Wow.
Beautiful scoring pack. Wicket came in, said some things to her pack. They did some things, and points appeared.
All right, Power Jam really showing why we call it a Power Jam. Oh, though, coming up against Knockout.
Great offense by Gwen Lacey. The white pivot really holding on to Snack Attack, keeping that pack back, and Wicket calls it. I believe
we got
9 points.
9 points for the Mxfits.
And they'll take it. We've got Guy on the line for your Mxfits.
I think Guy's making some plans already with the team. I see that conversation happening. Okay, you're going there, you're going there. There's a lot of collaboration going on in roller derby.
Derby is a team sport, and there is a little bit of collaboration on the track. Sometimes it's screamed at you.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Here we go.
Now we had only Mxfits been having power jams up to now, but at this point, I only see a jammer in black on the jam line. So that sounds to me like we have a power jam advantage to the Hell's Bottoms, and I am seeing.
I thought.
Oh, yep, there it is. We have a penalty. I can't read.
It's a back block.
Okay, I could see how that happened against. I'm guessing that happened when they came against Knockout.
Yeah, power jamming is a little tricky. Everyone's staring at you, so you're a little bit more likely to get penalties. But right now, we have
Sin is jamming, I believe.
Yep.
Sin jamming for the Hell's Bottom. Oh.
Trying mid, trying to shove her jammers, but Gwen Lacey, and I believe that's, who is that, saying no.
I see Vixen in there.
Oh, it's Rolly, of course it is
Rolly?
Rolly. White trying to speed it up. Really playing with pack proximity. I love seeing pack proximity.
Now, see, the thing is, you see the enforcers putting the hands out like that. That means that they have to get in a certain distance of each other, or they'll start getting these out-of-play penalties.
I'm just quietly fist pumping in the air because Sin just laid waste to that white pack.
Now, what I'm concerned about is Charlie got a little bit far ahead, and we'll find out if that could lead to an out-of-play blocking penalty. We got 5 points there for the Hell's Bottoms. Yeah, you can make some noise. You can scream, you can shout, you can stomp your feet. You just cannot whistle.
Shout for me, I can't do it.
We do have some penalties, though, against Gren. Gren is in the penalty box and joined in there. Oh, I see Gwen going in.
And should be Charlie Horse with a blocking out of play. There you go.
See, sometimes I see stuff.
We did it together.
We did it together, that's right.
We have Chick Van Dyke on the jam line, Laura Smashley right behind.
Like
Jammer race.
All parts of roller derby, you always look for your buddy.
Faster, faster, faster. Both jammers speeding up as they come into the pack.
Oh,
yeah! Taking it to the infield by somebody.
I think it was Brad, but it was so fast. How did that shake out? That's one where I really feel for the enforcers.
I don't think any jammer got points? Question mark?
Oh, I see 3 in the
I can't read.
3 for the Hell's Bottoms, making it 23-18 advantage Hell's Bottoms.
We've got Shelly do Brawl jamming as well as Snack Attack. Shelly lead in the front.
Yeah, Shelly's got a great advantage coming up there. Snack Attack still trying to work through that pack.
I believe that was Beve keeping her in. White pivot, really great blocking with Gwen Lacey.
Yeah, Knockout doing a good job trying to hold that line, but makes it through the front of that scoring pass. Yep, the one thing they weren't quite realizing was somebody was entering into a point scoring position.
There's a lot to pay attention to, but I believe I did see and hear Angeli Rowley yelling, call it.
4 points for the Mxfits. We are now to a 1-point gain, 22-23. Let's make some noise for these Baby Doll Brawlers.
We've got Vixen and Scooby on the line. One jammer taking high, one jammer taking low. They kind of meet in the middle in the turn.
Yeah,
Really great blocking by Lucky Harms.
Yeah, Vixen versus Scooby. Scooby's like not having this.
Jammer race, jammer race, jammer race. All day, please.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember this used to be an endurance sport, so the racing element was what this game was based on. That's why it's one of the fastest sports there are. You don't see other sports where you have a new lineup every 60 seconds, and you don't see teams that skate offense and defense at the same time, or skating at all, unless they're hockey.
Yeah.
But playing offense and defense at the same time.
Ooh, a little defensive jamming from Chick Van Dyke takes Angela Rowley to the floor.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
That nice hop, skip, and a jump on the inside, that was just really delightful.
Rowley just laying KO out real fast. Out of my way, please.
Yeah, they had a little words about who was getting out of the pack, I should say.
Chick really scrambling to get those points, and I believe she's got them. Maybe not Charlie in the front.
2 points for the Hells Bottoms.
It's getting spicy.
It's getting so spicy. And guess what? It's the quarter break, everybody. So let's do a quick check. Who is at their first roller derby bout? Woo! Are you having a good time? Very good. Hey, we want to remind you we have a bar back here, which, by the way, if you haven't noticed, it's DEFCON 1's birthday, everybody. I have personally decorated Steph so that everyone can acknowledge it's her birthday. We got some wonderful vendors outside. We got snacks. We got food out there. We got that the truck with the juice stuff things in it.
Juice truck. We've also have raffle being sold by a wonderful, beautiful, illustrious Daisy in the red. Please go ahead and buy StephCon 7,000 raffle tickets. She is about 1,000 years old. Happy birthday, Steph.
Yeah, happy birthday, Grandma. Hey, I do want to give a shout out, of course, to everyone watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. I especially want to give a shout out to Truck Driving Kimmy.
Hi, Truck Driving Kimmy.
Kimmy is currently hauling 22,000 pounds of cardboard boxes from Salt Lake City to Ann Arbor, Michigan. And I hope you have a good ride there, Kimmy. And of course, remember, if you can't be here in person, you can be with us on our YouTube channel. And, you know, we have all those fabulous interviews and stuff with people like you at halftime.
There's also a chat where you can troll your friends.
Yeah. And I got to shout out some people watching. Guy Fear Me wants to give a shout out to all the friends and family watching from London to Atlanta. That is quite a distance there. I have some family in London myself. My cousin's a firefighter with the fire brigade. And anyway, she carries your love with you on the track and loves you all very much. We also have a shout out from Venus to the Dungeons and Dragons group that's here. Where's Venus's Dungeons and Dragons group?
If you play D&D, put your hands up. We will find you.
Yeah, where are you? Where's the D&D group? Because I'm supposed to call you all a bunch of nerds. And as somebody who actually learned D&D in the 80s from my nerdy brother, I was too young to actually play the game according to rules, but I did anyway. And he became an astrophysicist. So yeah, D&D fans, truly, truly nerds. We have a birthday announcement besides Steph. Beth has a birthday shout out for a friend attending, Justin Phillips. Where's Justin Phillips?
Justin Phillips, where are you?
Happy birthday. You should go party with Steph at the bar. And by the way, we have an after party at Benny Boy Brewing.
Benny Boy Brewing, located in Lincoln Heights, is booked for the after party. They have a brewery section reserved just for us, and there's also pizza to order.
Yeah, food is good. Hey, well, while I'm at it, we have the Boogeyman. I'm sorry, I can almost not say the Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
It's the Boogeyman.
Is she here to boogie?
Yeah. And
there's a sign.
So is the improv troupe.
I think that improv
hi.
troupe might be that sign over there.
Yeah.
Those two signs.
We got Laser Susan, And we also got a shout out to the Boogeyman's family listening or watching in New York, especially Mom, Boogeyman's
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, in Long Island, I believe they are. And,
Just for my brain, we have Black team is challenging their low block penalty on their jammer 1010.
Yeah, so if you, they obviously have a jammer penalty from the first quarter. They're taking this break to take a moment to say, we're going to challenge that because obviously if that penalty stands as they start the second quarter, it's going to be a power jam. And look at that game right now. We have a 4-point game, 22-26.
Ooh, I'm excited.
All right.
I can't yell.
I know. I get so excited, and it's hard not to. But we're just so excited for the Baby Doll Brawlers, Los Angeles Derby Dolls. This is our 21st year. We have started as a DIY organization, along with the whole revival of roller derby that really ignited an international explosion of roller derby. Roller derby being one of 2 sports invented in the United States, and personally my favorite. And I just love that we have a bank track here in the city of Vernon for people to enjoy it.
I mean, I like it a lot. Our league is now legally allowed to drink. So if you are legally allowed to drink with our league.
Yeah, I know our league's 21st birthday. We have to get some Ginro for people in the YouTube chat who remember that one. You know, and we want to be here without the Vernon Community Fund. And the Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve the quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of a bright future. So thank you so much to the city of Vernon.
Thanks, Vernon.
All right, we're getting ready for the second quarter to start. Let's see what's happening. Give them a moment to settle out that penalty challenge.
Hasselblack on the track, looking beautiful. I don't know what she's saying because she's so beautiful and distracting, but I think it's that challenge we talked about.
Yeah, so basically Hasselblack is pointing towards the Hell's Bottoms who are challenging this penalty. So that was saying that this timeout, and so they're calling forth, look at our team coaches to discuss the situation. We have Glitter and Penny talking about what's going on here. Glitter looking incredible in that disco outfit with the very nice.
Yeah, the Hell Bottoms coaches are turning it out.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what to wear for the punk versus disco. I, of course, was a big fan of the disco era, but, you know, then punk came around and said we're not supposed to like those people anymore, which I found out what that was about when I was older. But I wear my Rough Trade shirt because I'll tell you, if there's one thing that people liked in the 70s, it's Rough Trade. Whether you were a punk or a disco, everyone enjoyed Rough Trade. So,
I wore sweatpants for comfort, but I guess the Doc Martens really point to punk.
Well, you're skating in the second bout at 6:30. I'm really, hoping that this doesn't interfere with your energy. But I know you, Jaeger, and I don't think it will.
That's why I'm not allowed to scream. I have to
Save that.
conserve.
That's right. Well, this kind of 70s vibe, and the 80s too, definitely gives you a little bit of a chill back kind of.
I'm trying.
vibe.
It's real hard. There's a couple of coaches down there right now who's also going to be skating this game. We have Gandalf the Cray and Hurley and Pulp Friction. She just yelled at me, and I just need everyone to know.
Are you okay?
It was on air.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Hey, I'm sorry I mixed up the thing with the skate outs too. I forgot to tell you I'm incredibly dyslexic in so many different ways.
It worked out.
It worked out.
I loved that dance at the beginning. It probably took at least 2 practices to learn all of that, and then to do it.
Too.
My goodness.
Yes, a big shout out to Sly Fox, our resident choreographer and an incredible skater with Fight Crew, but also so lucky to have Sly for this incredible choreography and everything else she does for the league.
Thank you, Sly. We're going to nationals, y'all.
Woo! I really did want to go see figure skating nationals. Wouldn't that be so cool? Oh, I love figure skating. Roller and ice.
A lot of waiting, a lot of talking, conferring by the enforcers.
This skater's been training for a long. How long have you been training some of these skaters, Jaeger?
Oh man, Since they were born out of my own body. I believe I've seen almost all of them at their fresh meat tryouts. It's weird. I love it. My absolute favorite thing to see with newer skaters is eventually we are on the same team. We might even be on the same all-star team and travel together. And maybe one of them, when you're sharing a bed, sleeps diagonally and doesn't let you into bed.
Oh, I think we have a little travel team inside. My travel buddy was Venus the Mauler, so I think everyone knows there's no complaints there.
Derby's wonderful. You get to travel everywhere with your friends. Our all-star team was just visiting Arizona Derby Dames in Phoenix. We played a tournament there. We met up with our homies from Seattle. Shout out to TTRDB. Seattle.
Roller derby, yes. And by the way, speaking of all these leagues, I don't get invited, but we will be having a Battle Bank, and they're all invited here in June.
They are all invited. I'm also going to shout out San Diego United. I didn't forget you. I just ran out of breath. Hi, Slam.
You know, I've had several concussions. I can literally forget something in about half a second, so no judgment.
We're doing great up here.
We are. I'm so happy to have you. Our Trixie Biscuit is had to be out of town this weekend. I'm so glad that you could step in and make me not do this by myself, and just so that we could spend time together, which has been a goal of mine, especially since I don't get to see you at practice anymore.
I know, it's weird. It's just like school where you see your friends every single day, and then you don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The challenge was lost. That's right. It looks like we're going to be starting the first jam of the second quarter with a power jam. Advantage to the Mxfits. And they might finally get ahead because they only need 4 points to do it.
Eep. I'm excited. I know I'm containing as much as I can through gritted teeth. I am so excited for this power jam.
I know there's like champs is really hard to announce because you get so excited.
I just want to scream.
Yeah.
You can hear me. I can just scream.
It's really hard sometimes not to just like lose your mind.
They get to scream.
You can scream at later after 6:30.
That's true. Mxfits with a wonderful cheer. Coach Pulp Friction just wiggling about.
Yeah, that's a lot of dancing over there in the punk thing. I think there'd be a little, some haymakers.
Is that too much dancing for the punk team?
Well, I was just at the My Slutty Valentine Festival on Saturday, which is a wonderful music festival. It's very welcoming. It's very young, a lot of young people. I'm definitely the oldest person there. A lot of very gender fluid people. I love it so much. But yeah, the mosh pits are great. And everyone, they're like bumping me like, oh, are you okay, man? I'm like, oh, you kids know nothing. No, but yeah, I was expecting a little more mosh, but maybe they're saving that for the track.
They're definitely going to save this moshing for this power jam because I see Gwen Lacey on the line doing the honors. Go, Gwen.
You always have to vote. You just gotta always kind of cheer for the power jammer, regardless of team. It's a lot of pressure. It's like being the bride, is what I say. Everybody's looking at you.
She's making her way downtown.
Nice little track roll.
Beautiful defense by Smother Teresa. Ruffy calling out some instructions, saying where the jammer is at all times. Beautiful work by Hell's Bottom.
Yeah, the turn between 1 and 2, though, that's just the worst because it's haunted.
To Gwen's credit, she is constantly moving her feet, trying different places in the wall where to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, it keeps getting walked up by a wall of black.
Smother Teresa doing some really cool toe-stop matrix moves to stay on the track and keep Gwen Lacey behind her.
Yeah, Hell's Bottom's doing some dance formations in a way. They're putting up walls.
Scooby Snacks really trying for some spot in the wall to break her free.
Oh, man. Finally out of the pack, but the jam is over. Give it up for Gwen Lacey, everybody, though. That was a hard battle. Oh.
Sometimes power jams just do that.
Yeah, they sure do. But hey, we only have one penalty, and that's good, because sometimes power jams can lead to a lot of penalties, and that's bad. That's Shelly DeBrawl for the Mxfits in the penalty box with a directional block.
We've got Wolf on the line as well as Knockout. Knockout, a double skater for, oh my goodness, Brawling Betties, a flat track.
Yeah, knockout skates for knockout gets around. And right now, getting into the infield and having to re-enter the pack without advancing. Oh my! Somebody put some Vaseline on the infield.
Something's happening, and I don't know what.
It's the
Wolf taking the low, not
the low.
quite making it.
Taking it so low, went to a knee.
A little friendly shove by Smashley. Get out of here. Get more points.
All right, now I gotta say, Wolf is like a little tired here, but lead jammer, maybe just waiting to kind of wait for the team to get in position. Oh, nice!
Beautiful cleanup by Wicked Hex, providing some great offense.
Yeah, that was lovely. That was just really nice. That was almost like a desk clearing.
They're doing so well.
I know.
So much. Oh my God, JK, it's a power jam.
Yeah, but
Love taken back.
that was like, wait, 8, 9? 9 points for the Mxfits as they take the lead, 31-26, and they've got a power. We got knockout in the penalty box.
We've got Charlie Horse doing the honors for Power Jammer. Getting out on the low, leaving bodies.
Yeah, Charlie also was part of our juniors program. I announced Charlie's first game as a kid. Such an honor. I'm so proud.
It's really exciting to see all of these people come back.
Oh,
And take a hit from Smother Teresa.
yeah, junior versus junior on that one. Former juniors. I wish our juniors never left us. That they just came into adults and never left anywhere.
Scooby Snacks trying to get some offensive help in there, taking out her jammer by accident. It happens.
Yeah, like the Baby Doll Brawl. There's a lot more falling.
And Charlie calls it.
Noble attempt. Let's give it up for roller derby, everybody. Yeah, tell me you're all alive. Woo! I like the song.
Well, guess what?
Oh my goodness gracious, kids. Hey,
Power
Power
Jam.
I hope I didn't that puppy.
We have Charlie Horse in with a skating out of bounds.
I'm not sure. Nimble, right a little bit bigger. I'm like,
Skating out of bounds, we'll say. But we have Icy.
oh, I see
Give it
dead
up,
people.
Icy Dead People.
Okay.
555.
Another genius name that I hope stays with the league very long. Icy Dead People. Hopefully Icy Dead People doesn't see the track troll under Train 2. That was very hard to say. Shelly DeBrawl really putting up a nice hold on the rail.
And Icy out.
Yeah, and it looks like the Mxfits taking initiative to start racing the pack a bit. What they want to do is make it so it's harder for Icy to catch up to them.
Huge scramble in the pack. Bodies on the floor. The pack is reforming. And Icy comes in.
Yeah, holding on to the rail for dear life.
And Icy goes out.
Yeah! Powered by the Rainbow Shorts.
Glad that worked out for my joke.
That's the journey of an Icy. It goes in and out, right?
Thinking about another pass, her coaches scream, go.
Yeah, that's another thing. You have to listen to your coaches, too. Oh, I believe we ran out of time there.
It looked like Bratatouille was ready to murder Icy.
Yeah.
But the whistle said no, and
No
Brat
murdering.
said okay.
And what was the points, though, in that? I think they're still counting. 5 points for the Hell's Bottoms, bringing it up to 31-39. Mxfits working away at that league, but I am most excited. Nobody in the penalty, or no jammers in the penalty box. We do have Gwen Lacey with the low boxing for the Mxfits, and we have Snack Attack also in the penalty box for the Hell's Bottoms.
We've got Laura Smashley jamming as well as Lucky Harms. Lucky Harms in the lead. Jammer race, and they call it.
Lucky calls it off. Wow. Look at those two go. And, Laura skated with with the League Forbidden and went to ACDG.
Yeah,
And
we met at Stronghold Climbing Gym. Shout out Stronghold in a class.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's ACD.
ACD.
ECD.
ACD. If you're interested, they do have a jammer seminar tomorrow. If you go and take notes, give them to me.
Yeah, currently they're all drinking beer because they sent me a video. We do have a low blocking penalty against Vixen of the Hell's Bottom. So Hell's Bottom down one blocker. Oh man, I love knees on Masonite. Check that out.
And we have another jammer race. Lead change. Chick Van Dyke takes over Bebe. Looks like they're going in for some points.
Yeah, Chick Van Dyke.
Whoa!
Oh, coming in hot. Did you see that booty block from Shelley DuBrawl?
Huge crash.
Yeah.
Still midair. Chick calls it.
And everyone got really quiet. Like, what happened?
I think a penalty is what happened, if I recognize Johnny's voice.
Well, I know that we have 1 point for the Mxfits, and yes, we do have a penalty in there. Oh, and I see a star. So that means it's going to be another power jam. This time, advantage for the Mxfits. Although nobody seems to. Are we going to the track? Should we go up on there? Yeah, let's go up there.
It's a little toasty in here. There's some holding being shouted.
You know, we can turn on the fan.
Oh.
Just to make sure it doesn't blow away your stuff. Hey, everybody, somebody lost their keys to the. Oh, my. If you lost all. You should notice if you're missing this, by the way. Let me just tell you. It's got an orange chip that says welcome. That's nice. It has some car keys that I'll be checking out later if you don't come pick them up. Somebody has a birthday thing on here. Anyone missing their keys? Oh, is that yours? Cool. You should come get them.
Come get your keys
Yeah, we'll
at the bottom of
We'll just throw
Rad.
them at your head at some point. We'll get them to you. We'll leave them down with the snacks in a minute.
I think currently we have a timeout on from White? Question mark.
Yeah, we'll give those to Damage Dame over here at the snack booth so you can get your keys and a bag of chips at halftime. Still got 8 minutes left in the second quarter. How are you doing there, Ye? Are you having fun?
I've never been so calm in my life, but so excited. I'm having the best time. More power jams, more apex jumps, more hits, more. I'm getting greedy.
Well, let's check with the crowd, though. Is everyone here having a good time? All right. Okay. The Hell's Bottoms. Hell Bottoms. Who's rooting for the Mxfits? Ooh. Who just loves roller derby? Me!
It's me.
It's me.
I just want everyone to have fun.
Yeah. Well, how can you not have fun? The fact that we have a bank track in roller derby 20 years after we started this, man, that's all that matters. And all these wonderful people who want to be a part of it. But now the power of the power. Advantage Mxfits. Knockout holding that rail. And
Scooby Smacks doing the honor of Power Jammer. Really
Yeah.
pushing.
Scooby keeps
Pushing
getting-
that 2-wall in the front. They're slowing it down. Lucky Harms is saying, I ain't no goat. I'm pushing the pack up.
Yeah, and they definitely had to get some of those skaters up there and make sure that they kept the pack there, or they would have gotten into an out-of-place situation and would have had to let the jammer go. Scooby Snacks out, lead jammer, because only jammer.
It looks like both teams setting up for Scooby's return.
Oh, yeah. I kind of feel like Venus was up at the rail ready to start dropping people down to open the door. It didn't quite time right, but it was a really good plan.
Sometimes, you know, the timing, the pressure, the noise, all of it is just a little distracting.
Yeah.
But Scooby ending that jam with how many points, ref? He says 5.
5 points. And the Mxfits take their lead, and it's a directional block against Venus.
Justice for Venus. She didn't do it, probably.
I think we all just saw that happen. But the main thing is like we were saying, these people, some of these people, it's their very first game. Very first game. It's awesome. And we want to thank you all so much for being here. We just got lucky. Oh, lucky, my buddy. Directional block for the Hell Bottoms. I got to start saying Hell Bottoms, not Hell's Bottoms.
We have Charlie Horse out in lead, but Smother Teresa just gives a small little goodbye hit. villainous Vixen on her trail.
Yeah, Charlie versus Vixen. Like everyone in the pack's almost frozen watching them.
This pack is speeding up, trying to get some opportunity, and she finds it on the low.
Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh my gosh, that was gorgeous.
That was really great blocking work by, I think, Guy. Gwen Lacey, I think, was part of that, snaking through the low.
I feel like you're giving a thank you. And we'd like to thank the blockers on that jam.
You know
for
what? As
everything
someone
they
who
did.
jams, thank you for all that you do.
Man, it's so hard, everything. It's so fast, you know, and the fact that now you see why these people, when you're like, you want to go to dinner, you want to go see a movie, and they're like, I have roller derby practice. This is what they've been working through.
I'm a little busy being a superhero.
Yeah.
Give me, you know.
Exactly. That's exactly what they are. Every one of them a superhero. And
We've
they're
got
awesome.
Ruffy in the lead and Laura Smashley really trying to push out these two blockers.
Yeah, I want to say it's one of the first time Ruffy has jammed. Coming through, definitely has some coming through on the friendly side there. Shelly was trying to do one more tap, didn't quite get there.
Ruffy getting direction from very tall, very sexy Hurley standing on the bench.
That's the Tricky Ricardo move, except it's a lot better for Hurley. Like, I don't get why Tricky stands up there.
Everyone stand on some, oh, I see a challenge flag. I'm so excited. Challenge it, Penny.
Penny.
Whatever it is.
Penny looks so good, Punk, by the way. I just gotta say. I feel like we should just go straight from here to the No Values tour. All right, Hasselblack are coming to say timeout being called. Oh, a challenge being called, nice, by the Mxfits.
I think that's a challenge on the white jammer. I saw a cut track penalty. You don't want no jammer penalty.
No. I do want to give a shout out though to Mama Rainbow. That's right, Rainbow Fright's mom is. Where's Rainbow Fright's mom? Came all the way from Nebraska. Seriously, thank you
Hi,
so
Mama.
much. And to little bestie Zoe, who also came. Where's bestie Zoe? Thank you so much for being here. We got Tim and Trish are watching online from Nebraska, and Bethany and Ray are watching online from Wisconsin. And just a general shout out to all the family and friends who are coming to the battle watching online. Yeah, we really appreciate everyone who's watching on the YouTube. We haven't checked in on that, but we hope you're having a good time in the chat room. Yeah, so we have a challenge because they have the jammer in the pilly box for the Mxfits, and they don't like that.
And for Hell's Bottom, we have Frankie and Chick sitting their respective penalties. I don't know what.
They're thinking about what they've done.
I don't know. They're kind of smiling.
Yeah, well,
no regrets.
Frankie's trouble, you know that, right?
Agreed.
Yeah, Frankie's like thinking of some stuff. Someone should take a picture and then use this in like a bout promotion for tickets for our next game. But we'll come up with the captions. And okay. It was a cutting penalty, I believe. Yeah, cutting penalty is what they're challenging. And then blocking out of play and directional block, I think, is for Frankie and Chick.
Am I allowed to speculate penalties and what happened?
Well, here's the thing.
Is anyone listening?
You can speculate, but first of all, normally the refs cover their mouths because of their crippling halitosis, but they seem to not be doing that. So if you can read lips, let's have it, sister.
Thank you, sponsors Scope and Listerine. This is more speculation on where I saw that cut being thrown up. I think those blockers who were holding Smashley were already out of play.
Dun, 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 dun.
Bomb, bomb. All speculation, of course.
Yeah, well, and by the way, the enforcers, they're a wonderful group of people, and they're volunteers. They have the most fun. They have the best parties. They're fantastic people, and I love them all dearly. And if you want to be one, just go to derbydolls.com and check out some information about our enforcers program. There's all kinds of ways you can get involved with the roller derby if you want to be seeing your friends on a regular basis, since they've now been joined into this cult, this league of ours. I do want to give a shout out though to S1 helmets. I know one of the things when I came back to skate the alumni game last year, one of the things I got in trouble for was my old helmet, and I want to thank you, Jaeger, for personally making sure I didn't get another concussion, because you obviously know how head injured I am after spending more time with me today. And so big shout out to S1 helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Dolls since 2009, and our official helmet of the Derby Dolls. Shop S-Smart, shop S1 Helmet Smart.
We love a good visor. Protect those eyeballs.
Yeah.
There's some sort of chanting happening at Hell's Bottom Bench.
I did expect more, well, they did
A challenge was won.
Shut the
A challenge was won, everybody. Drink some water and hug a loved one.
Yeah, go get Steph a drink and enjoy the birthday celebration going on there. And with Justin Phillips, of course, here celebrating the birthday. And it's Kamikaze's birthday in Chicago, and Janis Joplin's birthday. I don't think any of them were watching, though. All right, so not a power jam, but we have two hell bottoms in the penalty box. I think the rough trade shirt's making me say Hell's Bottoms, but never mind. Oh my God, look how happy Penny is.
I would be so happy if I won a challenge. This is what Baby Doll Brawls are for, everybody.
Yeah, we all know the story. You fight the law and the law wins, But sometimes you get Sweet James on your side or Sweet Penny on your side, and they win that challenge for you.
On the jam line, we have Gwen Lacey and KO Knockout.
Yeah, co-captain versus co-captains.
Lucky Harms with a block in the front.
Yeah, Lucky is dangerously out of play, perhaps.
Really pushing their luck there.
Yeah.
I will leave. I'm so sorry. We have Gwen Lacey coming up, ready to score some points, looking at her pack. KO breathing probably heavily down her neck.
Venus was trying to open the inside, accomplish that. Gwen Lacey.
Big old crash. Everyone is okay.
Did you realize that I never learned how to get off the track, and that every time I came, I took a knee? I never learned how to stop in the infield again. And so every time I skated for 6 months, I was always taking a knee into the infield because it kept messing with my head.
It's core work. It's practice.
Yeah, it is. And I didn't get enough time, but it just shows you how hard it is. There's a lot of things like that people don't realize. You get in that track and it's slippery.
Even just standing on the track is really difficult. You always have to be clenching and unclenching certain things to make sure that you stay up.
Yeah.
We have one blocker down for each team. I think that's Venus. She did nothing wrong, probably. And Ruffy.
Oh, I don't know. That was a directional block. We all know directional blocks happen.
And I think we have, I see number, Charlie Horse with an illegal block.
Yeah, I know the illegal blocks they're very, very kind of intriguing. Like, what did they do?
It could be anything.
It could be anything. It's a low blocking, though, there for the Hell's Bottom. Hell Bottoms. Ugh, will I get that by the end of the game? That's the question. For Ruffy there. Low blocking for Ruffy.
We've got Wolf for Mxfits, and we have Smother Teresa for Hell's Bottom out lead right before the turn.
Wow, watch Smother go.
She is going.
Yeah, much like our original Axles of Evil, who skated as Smother Teresa for TXRD. Smother here is fast, and look that hit against Scooby, and then Brat racing it to the front, calls it off before Wolf can get in a point position.
Impressive footwork from both skaters. Brat was staying in front. Smother did a lot of jukes on the toe stop. Beautiful work for two blockers in the box. That's always really difficult to do.
Do you see how calm Smother is right now? Wouldn't you be like losing your mind right now if you just did that? Because I would be. That was so great.
She's like, all in a day's work, you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever. I've been doing this since I was like 10, We do have Villainous Vixen in the penalty box, a low blocking, I believe.
And our jammers right now are Frankie, who is out lead, and Shelly, who is right out behind.
Oh my God, Guy's family has a sign that says, "Get up, Guy," when Guy falls. So if you want to know if Guy Fieri has fallen, you can just see it.
You better get up, Guy.
Oh, Frankie!
Beautiful work. Was it Boogeyman who started that hole, and Frankie just took it?
Yeah, but I couldn't tell if there's any, maybe called off a second too soon. Because I don't know if any, 4 points. I was wrong. You know, there's a lot I'm wrong about.
I know. It's all right. Me too.
Yeah, I just
Here we
have,
are.
I have no problem admitting that. Hell
Frankie,
bottoms.
our jammer, Frankie in the box within arms.
Yeah. So
They
we got,
do punish, I will say. So it's all right, Frankie.
You're like, maybe we should we haven't redone the rules in a while.
I can't read.
All right now we got a power jam advantage for the Mxfits. And
We've got Laura Smashley doing the honors, really pushing on that 2-wall in the front. Now a 3-wall, out of play. She is lead, she is out.
yeah, they had to let her go. You cannot block that far out of the pack. You have to keep the core together. We're a very cozy, tight-knit family here. We like to keep everybody within somewhat of an arm's distance if possible, except for the jammers. They are allowed to go freely. Oh, man. That was a tough call. Coming up against Knockout, almost through, and now Lucky. Look at those two.
That's a fantastic partnership between these two blockers. I really love seeing how much they've grown since the first time I've seen them block or even skate.
Yeah, that was just absolutely great. Rainbow Fright coming up to that wall, too, to hold it.
They really burned some time off of that clock, really giving Smashley a run for her money.
Yeah, and so much of Derby is about time management. And to make a scoreless, 5 points. 5 points for Mxfits, not scoreless, but only one scoring pass. That takes a lot of effort. And we got penalties one against each team. There's Chili to Brawl, I believe. Wait. No, it's Snack Attack.
And I believe that's Scooby Smack.
Yeah, it's an arms penalty.
The Snack Smack pack.
I got really mesmerized by that.
We've got Vixen as lead.
Yeah, Vixen, lead jammer for Health Bottoms.
Rolly trying high-low,
yeah,
getting out.
At this point, it's like maybe a question of you're either a blocker or point. Oh, that was so cool. Vixen kind of got clotheslined there by Venus and the Brawl. Oh, man.
And calling it right before Rolly gets there. Beautiful awareness by Vixen. Took a hit, was still paying attention.
Oh, yeah. I mean, just when you fall like that, too, it's almost like if you get too much speed and you fall on your back, man, that will take the breath out of you. And hey, everybody, it is halftime. That's right. It is time for you to go buy lots and lots of raffle tickets. Go buy some of our Derby Dolls merch and get some drinks, snacks. Say happy birthday to Steph and make sure you check out our vendors. We'll be back here in about, 20 minutes? That sounds good.
I can't read.
All right. And everybody watching on YouTube, hope to see you back here soon.
It's so hot.
You're a natural.
Oh.
I'm Susie Snake Eyes, number 30-1.
My name is Iron Maven.
Hi, I'm Dooms Daisy. Everybody around here just calls me Daisy.
My name is Elsa Duff, but everyone knows me as Evilly, the announcer for the Los Angeles Derby Dolls.
Rebecca Ninberg, and my skate name is Demolicious, and I'm the co-founder and was CEO of the Derby Dolls for many years, until 2015.
The Derby Dolls were the third league in existence. It was the Texas Roller Girls, and then they split up into flat and bank track, and then it was the Arizona Roller Derby, AZRD, and then it was us. And then all these leagues started popping up. So this happened very early on.
The beginning of the Derby Dolls, it was almost like the forming of a band. How do you find room for a bank track and 60 skaters in Los Angeles? It's hard enough to find an apartment here. And now we want to find a place and put a bank track up and skate roller derby in it, something that hasn't happened in decades. It was definitely a very intimidating task to even think that we could accomplish that.
A lot of women our age had grown up watching it, and this nostalgia had come back. First meeting, put an ad on Craigslist, we had we had 20 people. And then our first practice, we had 40. And I was kind of blown away.
We found a way to become part of the community, become more mainstream for everyone. We weren't just attracting the punk rock, rockabilly, rock and roll crowd anymore. We started attracting like families and very normal people that it was like their night going to the roller derby. It was like excitement for them.
We would practice together, we'd go to the bar after, we would hang out. There were a lot of theme parties back in the original days.
Every weekend was a theme party. I remember just thinking, like, just can't we just like wear normal clothes and just hang out like once? Just have one.
We went and got recruited and checked out a game here and watched Iron Maiden get knocked unconscious and thought to myself, maybe this isn't for me.
There were a lot of things that were a result of like Iron Maiden losing her tooth.
I think that roller derby is amazing as an outsider sport. And we had the best roller derby skaters in the whole world who would come here and skate, come here and coach.
And when we're selling out juniors and adults, there's an audience for this. There's support for us in the community. I love when people, it's their first time when they hear about it and they roll in the door. They're like, this is unbelievable. Like, how did I not know this existed?
She said, Maven, if you skate this 20th anniversary bout, you will be maybe the only skater who also skated the very first bout of the LA Derby Dolls. It might just be me and Susie Snake Eyes because it was Siren's Tough Cookies. She would have been on the Tough Cookies, I was on the Sirens. So we would have skated that first bout in 2006, and here we are skating this 20th anniversary alumni bout.
It still felt like home. One of us may have said to the other, like, I'm going to try not to cry during this. It's been 20 years, and how it has looked has changed so much.
And in the evolution is the ability and the willingness to change. And in thinking about where the league is going, I'm hopeful we, this greater chosen family,
We figured out what we can sustain.
I'm so happy that I stayed around on the board, even though I could have said I'm out after 2 years, to get through the hard times, to get to where we are now.
The world needed the Derby Dolls. Women can come into this space and learn about power. When I saw the impact it had in people's lives, in young girls, and it changed the trajectory of their lives, I'm telling you, like, there is nothing that gives me greater joy.
our Derby Dolls halftime interviews. Right now, I'm going to have this coach introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Coach Pulp Friction.
And what team do you skate with?
Well, I'm currently white team, the Mxfits, so.
Perfect, perfect. Well, we have a couple of questions for you. Are there any TV coaches that you have drawn inspiration from, or any coaches from your past that may have helped you get to where you are today?
I'm not like the biggest like sports like TV watcher, but I will say I think like for me it's honestly been like my coaches slash like teammates on VB. So Viv, Yeager, Breaker, and now Pax and Slim are kind of my inspirations.
That's beautiful. Shout out to your teammates. All right, so we have a ton of skaters that are coming in, and how long do you think it takes to get from zero, like, right, we're coming in, we don't know how to skate, we don't know the rules of the game. How long do you think it takes to go from zero, not knowing anything, to being able to skate in your first Baby Doll Brawl?
I mean, I guess like there's like if you get into fresh meat, I guess it's like a limited amount of time, but technically I would say if like you feel competent in it and stuff like that, it honestly depends on the skater. Like we don't want to put pressure on anyone to be, top skater, professional, like amazing DDX level before they're ready.
Right, so we take people as they're ready. So in order to be in a Baby Doll Brawl, you have to meet a certain skills requirement, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
That takes about, we want to say roughly 3 months. So within day 0 and 3 months, roughly, you will have the confidence and ability to play in a Baby Doll Brawl. So do we have any type of programs here that can help people learn how to skate?
I mean, yeah, there's Derby Por Vida. And then once you're in that, you can try out for fresh meat and then be part of the league.
Does your team have any special song that they've chosen for a pump up? Have you had a phrase that you are passing through your mind? What do you guys got going on for pump up?
I mean, we created a pump up like Spotify thing. It is absolutely unhinged with like random songs, but our kind of like our little cheer that has been our thing is like we've been saying big fun, big tits, big feelings. Yeah. We're a big feelings team. Everyone is very emotional, so that's what we're acknowledging that.
Last question. Is today a good day to play Derby?
I mean, any day is a good day to play Derby, but this one specifically, yes.
Hell yeah. Thank you for joining us. We have our next coach ready here for our interview. Come on in. We have Beats from the black team. What is the team name?
Hell Bottoms.
It's a little nerve-wracking being interviewed. It's almost like you immediately forget the answers to what your own name is. So I asked our other coach, but now I will ask you, do you have any inspiration from TV or past life experiences, coaches that inspire you?
Well, I guess I've never thought about that before, and I guess I'm just out there doing my thing, trying to be supportive, trying to be encouraging. So I guess that would make me kind of Ted Lasso.
That's perfect. If you want any coach to be your inspiration, I would say Ted Lasso is the one. Maybe I'm a little more Coach Beard or something like that. I've got a list of questions. 1 second. Here we go. So our bodies are instruments on this track, right? Every body is lovely and great to work with. Is there any sort of thing that you did with your team to help build or help wind down after a game?
Yeah, just strengthening our bodies. Off skates work is very important, just as important as on skates work. So we do weekly, sometimes twice weekly off skates workouts before or after our practices throughout the week. And we also, something to help us unwind but also strengthen is in our group chat. Every now and then someone will be like, I'm doing 50 squats, who wants to join me? So we'll just randomly pop into squats.
That's amazing. So you guys even have a group chat where you're just Is it blowing up all the time?
All the time, all the time.
Do you mute it? You can tell us.
No, actually I don't. I love it.
That's perfect, because sometimes I mute mine. Sometimes. Who's watching? Everyone's watching. Now you know. You can call me out on that one. So, okay, as a viewer, right, it can be a little confusing on where should I keep my focus on the track. Do you have any tips for our viewers on where they should be focused on?
Yeah, I think it's so natural for folks to watch where the jammer is, because that's where the points are being scored and all the excitement's happening. But I would say folks should, while the jammer's coming around the track, look to see what the blockers are doing, how they're setting up, how they're moving around the track, how they're getting set up for either their jammer or the opposing jammer to come in.
Last question for you. Is today a good day to play Derby?
Hell yeah, it is.
Thank you so much for our interview halftime. We'll be back in a second with another interview. We're here with our last interview of today. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Cheesemate, and I'm on the Enforcers.
Hell yeah. So we have a person from our Enforcers team. Our question for you today is, what is the difference between an OTO and a timeout? We've had a couple of them happen today, but what is an OTO?
An OTO is also known as an official timeout. It's a timeout when the refs need time. It's different from a regular timeout because the team timeouts are limited. They only have a set number of timeouts they can do in the entirety of the bout. Whereas OTOs, we can have as many of them as we need. So that's the biggest difference.
So it's for the refs to get together and talk about what just happened, if there's a...
Yeah, if something has happened where there are a lot of penalties are coming in right at the end of the jam, if something went wrong, if something's on the track that we need to fix, it can be anything. And then the other major difference actually is a team timeout is only 60 seconds. An OTO can go as long as we need.
And we have so many refs who are here because their eyes need to be in so many different places. How many refs does it take to navigate a jam?
A fully staffed bout, I believe, is 18 refs, or 18 officials, sorry.
18 officials to make this happen, and we are very grateful. Now, I have a silly question. We all have nightmares, right? You know, you're late for class, but you've graduated years ago. As a skater, my nightmare is pretty much the same. As a ref, as an enforcer, what is your nightmare?
So my nightmare depends on what position I'm working. So I'll do the one specifically today. I'm the scoreboard. My nightmare is that I keep putting the wrong score on the wrong team. So that's the scoreboard nightmare.
That's perfect. Well, that won't be happening because you are a dream to have here. Thank you so much. We are getting close to back to skate time. So thank you so much. Join us for our after party and our MVP choice list.
a very exciting bout going on here. It's our Baby Doll Brawl between the Mxfits versus the Hell Bottoms. And currently the score is Mxfits ahead by 10 points, 59-49. And we'll be starting off the second half with it looks like a member of each team in the penalty box. I see Shelly DeBrawl going into the penalty box for the Mxfits. And there'll be somebody heading over there for the Hell Bottoms.
Hell Bottoms taking their time because the cheer is important, and I understand.
Yeah, that's Sin heading into the penalty box. That's appropriate, I feel.
We've got Frankie jamming for Hell Bottoms, and we've got Gwen Lacey jamming for Mxfits.
All right, this was an exciting matchup in an earlier jam. Oh, man. Gwen is just like on through the inside and through. Frankie can step up a little bit by the high side and then get him knocked down to the middle, literally.
That was some beautiful lateral movement by Gwen Lacey.
Yeah, so remember the jammer in lead has an enforcer pointing at them. Gwen, wow, clean up to the front and deciding to chase the other jammer for a minute before calling it off. It was a futile thing to do, so grab those 4 points. Yeah, everybody get back to your seats. Let's make some noise for exciting roller derby action. Yeah.
I believe that's Boogeyman.
Oh, man.
For Hell Bottoms. And we've got Charlie Horse jamming for the Mxfits.
Yeah, and we got 2 Mxfits in the penalty box. That's Laura Smashley and Brad in there.
A heavily depleted pack for Charlie Horse. I'm wondering what this team is going to do.
Yeah, we got some back blocking there. Oh, back blocking and stop blocking, I believe. Some blocking penalties. We'll just leave it at that.
Wow. Charlie Horse out on the high, and Boogeyman takes a spill, courtesy of Rolly.
Yeah, Charlie Horse, what a strong skater. Just really controlling that pack. Oh, if you're going to take out somebody, take out your own.
Friendly fire doesn't count. There's something happening with Black Jammer.
Yeah.
I believe it's
they
a
lost
skate
wheel.
malfunction. Oh no!
Yeah, and the thing is, by not calling off the jam, if they called off the jam, they would have probably a medical timeout. There's a penalty for that. So you just have to go to your bench and suck it up, pretty much.
Impromptu power jam.
Yeah, impromptu power jam. Oh, Charlie!
Goodness
Taken to the rail by knockout. We're just going to take a moment on that. Gandalf is on the situation. Gandalf the Cray.
Gandalf the best. Gandalf the Cray, Gandalf the best.
Yeah, I'm a super big Gandalf fan too. Because, our rad crew is so rad. All right, let's shake that one off for a second.
Roller derby is real.
Right, and then it's like, the skaters are going off the track, and then you said that, they're like, let's do some more of it. It's almost like when you convince Tinkerbell that Tinkerbell's real, and then Tinkerbell comes back. It was like, roller derby's real. Let's do that, shall we?
It's only been 2 minutes in the third quarter. So much has happened.
Yeah, there's been a lot, I tell you. And we're getting a timeout so we can get sorted out real quick. And we do have a penalty, an arms penalty. Is that against Charlie? Oh, I see, but we're doing a little checkup here. Hey, I want to thank again our sponsors, S1 Helmets, and of course, City of Vernon. What else we got there? Why don't you tell us about the Fresh Meat and the Derby Por Vida programs?
All right. So want to be a Derby doll? Visit our table outside to learn about our Fresh Meat program or online at derbydolls.com/join for more information. All of our skaters here, except for maybe 2, are all part of our Fresh Meat program. They meet Saturdays and Tuesdays. For Derby Por Vida, whether you want to skate roller derby for fun or to prepare for Fresh Meat, Derby Por Vida is the place for you. Visit our table outside to learn more. You do not need to know how to skate to join DPV. We will teach you there.
Yeah, we have skaters on the track who remember coming to a game. They said they learned roller derby from hearing me announce, which I apologize for now. And now they're skating right there. They are on the track. This could be you. And that is the amazing thing about roller derby. Anything is possible. Don't let anyone tell you you can't do something, because roller derby tells you you can. And maybe the skating isn't for you. Maybe you want to be a ref or another way, but there's lots of ways to be involved with roller derby, and you can be part of this action with Scooby coming out trying to be lead jammer.
That was Scooby Smacks dancing on the low, and Ruffy says, no thank you, and hits her off, letting Bebe get, oh, I'm sorry, that's Assassin, get lead jammer for this jam.
Yeah, Sin being a little sassy, trying to come up to that strong wall of white. We might be having a lead change. Nope. Oh, Scooby became lead jammer. Scooby became lead jammer. Did you see that? Oh, man.
I'm not biased, but go, Smack, go.
Yeah, you can tell because the enforcers will be pointing at the one that ends up being lead jammer. So right now, Metal Kyle is pointing at Scooby, and Sin finally getting it out. Wow. You have to watch that one in post, I tell you. That was a lot going on.
Metallic Kyle says 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points for the Mxfits. What do we got here? Oh, they are taking that lead. Oh, 1978. That was a great year. That's why I wasn't really into punk or disco. That's the year Van Halen's first record came out. And I don't know about you, but the minute I heard Eddie Van Halen, all right, looks like we are going to be having a power jam. Advantage to the Hell Bottoms. But we're going to take a moment to discuss that. All right, who's having fun? Did you all get some snacks and drinks and stuff? Did you check out our merch booth? You know, the Derby Dolls are a nonprofit organization, and you should just buy a shirt because it helps us pay the rent. Also,
I believe all of our shirts were designed by skaters.
I believe they were too. I mean, this organization was always, designed to be skater run, but it's more like league run. It's all our important family members, the skaters, enforcers. And looks like we are going to have, a power jam advantage to the Hell Bottoms, although first of all, we have a very crowded Mxfit pack. We got Gwen, we got Guy, and we got Scooby in there. And then we have one lone Hell Bottom sitting over there, because they want to be included, I guess.
The Mxfits are skating with the smallest pack allowed in RDCL rule set.
Yeah, you always have to have a buddy in roller derby. We're very buddy system oriented. Vixen.
Beautiful block by Bratatouille on the high, slowing down Villainous Vixen.
Yeah, problem with there only being two blockers.
She covers the high, she covers the low.
And covering some of it on her stomach. Look at the two of them, though. And Frankie going to break it up. My concern is penalties when there's only two blockers. Vixen out, though. Plenty of time on the clock to get into a scoring pass.
What you see is both of the teams splitting the pack, making sure that Villainous Vixen has a lot of speed to go in to those two blockers that she has to pass.
Yeah, still 9 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if we can get another point scoring position for Vixen. Hell Bottoms, they need it. 53-78. Let's see how that changes. Oh, through again as Brat tries to drop one.
And we have Bratatouille in the box, no regrets, with a failure to reform.
Yeah, so when they have to be in with a certain position, and then the enforcers start telling the pack to get into the position again. If they don't do that, that's when they get one of those failure to reform penalties.
You gotta follow the rules.
You gotta follow the rules.
We've got Laura Smashley fighting in front with Ruffy, and you have your lead jammer. Lucky Harms, not to be outdone, out on the low.
By the way, that was 9 points for Vixen and the Hell Bottoms, bringing it up to 62-78. So great power jam there for Vixen.
Smart call by Smashley.
Yeah, Smashley calling it off right is Lucky about to get into that point scoring position. And we did get 1 point there, though, for the Mxfits.
I was thinking they might have gotten a little lucky and gotten a point.
Ba-dum-bump. All right, well, nobody in the penalty box. I feel like that deserves a moment of like, what a relief.
We've got Gwen Lacey and Chick Van Dyke as our jammers. Hard hits all throughout the pack.
Yeah, Chick is really fast. I mean, just running on skates.
And Frankie with a Hail Mary hit stops Gwen Lacey just for a little bit as she gets recycled in.
Yeah, Frankie doing a good job of holding back Gwen Lacey.
It's those hell bottoms.
Oh, Jaeger, that was solid gold.
Huge hit on the high, slows Chick Van Dyke down.
Yeah, Wicked Hex.
Lead change. I am trying not to scream.
Oh my God.
Beautiful lead change.
Man, I really feel for those jam refs. 4 points for the Hell Bottoms, 3 for the Mxfits, and we have got 82 to 66, everybody. Make some noise for roller derby! Uh-oh, here comes Hasselblack.
Hassel says, timeout.
Being called by the Mxfits. Hey, I got some more shout outs, everybody. First of all, once again, thank you to everybody watching on the webcast. Hope you're having a good time. And, actually, I want to talk about our after party. We have an after party at Benny Boy Brewing in Lincoln Heights booked after the Baby Doll Brawl. They've got a brewery section reserved from 4:30 to 8, and it's located left near the patio. You can always ask if you're not sure. They have a pop-up food vendor from Quarantine Pizza, serving from 5 to 11 or until they sell out. And you're also welcome to bring outside food if you want to go hit, what do we got, Jack in the Box around here? Just please bring your own plates, utensils, and napkins. They also have ballet starting from 6 to close for $14 a car, but if it gets backed up, circle the block or try to find some street parking. That's Benny Boy Brewing at 1821 North Adaly Street. And speaking of them, our co-founder of the Derby Dolls, Thorazine, will be playing there next Saturday. They're having a whole day of 5 hours of female-fronted rockers for Women's History Month. And Stiff Skater used to skate for the Tough Quickies mini championship bouts, also skating. That's March 2nd at Benny Boy Brewing. It's a whole Ladies That Rock with Call and Complain as Thorazine's band and all kinds of cool stuff happening there. Now, I believe got quite a few people in the penalty box, one of them being a jammer, Gwen Lacey, and Guy Ferrari, Fear Me. Next, Frankie in the penalty box for the Hell Bottoms. The main thing, though, it's a power jam. Advantage.
And they've put up Smother Teresa.
Woo! Yeah! Man, look at the hustle going up
Beautiful
front.
blocking by Rolly and Brat to keep Smother in. But she says no, and she is out. Ready for some points.
Now this is where the pack, if they control the speed, first of all, Mxfits trying to race it up, the harder for Smother to catch up, but you also need that speed to get through. Wow! Scoring pass for Smother.
They definitely
Teresa.
timed it to have that offense right in front of the crowd.
Yeah, timing is everything, and it's so hard. You know, because of the roller skates.
The partnership of Rolly and Wolf slow Smother just a little down.
Wow, another scoring pass. Still 7 seconds left on the clock. Now it's like more like, you know, strength management. Do I want to go for it? Do I want to run the clock? Hurley's like, yeah, just call it off. Yeah! Get up for Mother Teresa, everybody.
And Hell Bottoms picks up 10 points.
Yeah, 10 big points, bringing it to 76 to 82. 6-point game. Nobody in the penalty box.
Let's go.
Are you getting the full love of nobody in the penalty box?
Ruffy was, this has never happened in my life.
What was
Love that? Boogie Ma'am and And Bebe got stuck together via t-shirt and skate.
Ah, we had a wardrobe malfunction?
Now they have to get married.
Ah, Derby Wise for life.
Ruffy, though, not phased. Picks up some points and calls it.
I tell you, look away for a second, and all kinds of exciting stuff happens. This is a great bout. Man, and thank you again, all the trainers, for all your work for training these skaters. We really appreciate it. 3 points there for Hell Bottoms, bringing it to 79-82 3-point bout.
We've got KO and Charlie on the line.
Yeah, full packs. Oh, a lot of knees. Man, Charlie is out and re-jammer.
Charlie out on the high. And knockout out in the mid.
Yeah.
Stumbles and catches herself.
Seemed like Venus really wanted to stop her. It wasn't going to happen. Wow, Charlie! Did you see that?
Beautiful, beautiful pass by Charlie. Really trusting those blockers to hold that hole.
Man, great job there for the Mxfits.
You wouldn't even know she fell on the kick rail.
I missed that.
It was wild.
All right, we do have penalties against everybody. Just kidding. We do have a penalty for each team.
It's a power jam.
That's right.
For Mxfits.
Knockout in the penalty box for the Hell Bottoms. And so there is one jam on the floor, one team that can score, and it is the team in white, the Mxfits.
And they've put up Scooby Smacks, who just smacked down Snack Attack.
Scooby snuck through on the inside. Very sneaky. We've got a lot of work to make sure that white wall does not get too
Boogeyman really pushing.
Wow. But no match for Scooby. Yeah! Make some noise, everybody.
Oh, now I see why you think everyone's looking. They look up for the clock, and I'm looking right in their eyes.
Oh my God! Do you think people are looking at? Oh, I should have warned you about that. Yeah, we did. We had to get over that. Nobody's looking at us. Trust me. Oh, they're looking at Scooby on another scoring pass. Wow. Oh my God. What an incredible jam for Scooby. How many was that? 10? Woo! Oh, and straight to the penalty box. Like a back blocking penalty. Oopie. Look at that face though.
You know what happens. We get excited.
Yeah, someone just made 10 points and they're like super excited, but then another power jam, and this time the advantage to the Hell Bottoms.
Baby Doll Brawls are a little notorious for having power jam after power jam after power jam.
Yeah, I mean, they're still working out, skating clean, skating safe, and that's Mother Teresa skating for the Hell Bottoms. And that takes a lot to learn how to skate clean. I in no way encourage anybody to skate dirty ever.
Hell Bottoms really trying to find a hole somewhere that Smother can squeeze through. Yeah. And she makes it herself.
Yeah, Charlie getting a little dangerously out of play there. Hopefully that doesn't lead to a penalty, but we'll find out.
You can see Lucky grabbing a goat, trying to get some points, slow that pack down.
Wow, yeah! Going round and round. We got some Saturday afternoon fever happening for Hell Bottoms. See if Smother can do it again. Oh! And that's it. 60 seconds of the jam are up. Let's give it up for Mother Teresa, everybody.
Who doesn't love a power jam?
Wow. Confirming 8 points there for the Hell Bottoms. We're bringing it up. Man, this game is still staying within 10 points pretty much the whole time. 96-87. Wow. That's a tight score.
We've got Rolly and Ruffy on the jam line. Ruffy taking the high and getting lead.
Yeah, Ruffy just launched out of that. launched out of the pack, like straight to the VIP, not even messing around.
Hell Bottoms knocking some jammers off, leaving a very safe space for Ruffy.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell that the blockers for the Mxfits that's sitting in the drive box are super bummed because every time they hear the cheering, they're like, it's because we have a small pack. But, you know, it happens. What do we got point-wise? 4 points for the Hell Bottoms. Hey, by the way, we're a minute away from raffle, so if you bought a raffle ticket, start digging deep into your pocket. Each team will be fielding a blocker for this jam. Oh, no. Do we have enough play? Okay, there you go. See, they have to count that there's 3 of 3. There was 4.
Numbers are very hard for me, but I do know that the packs are even, and Wicked Hex is out lead. Villainous Vixen quick to get up, but Brat says no?
Yeah, Vixen finally coming through on the friendly side by Scooby, and was the unfriendly side, I should say. All right.
Bodies everywhere is all I can say. Points were given, and points
were taken.
Points were given.
Well, here's the main thing. Wicked Hex lead jammer, because Kyle's tracking that one for us. There's just so much.
Vixen's still pushing out as hard as possible, and Smash with a little hip bump.
I think
says no, thank you.
People got a little grease on him from the pizza at halftime, and it's on the track. Clock's gonna run out. That's it. 10 points for Wicked Hex and your Mxfits, everybody. And they keep their lead going. Everyone got a little bummed on that. Is it okay? Here's the thing, though. It's raffle time, everybody. That's right. Time for the raffle. Let's dig around in your pockets and let's call some raffle numbers.
Oh, I do it. I do raffle. I do raffle. Hello, everybody. I'm doing raffle. I don't know why it's spooky, but it is. So, number 1, we have a limited David Bowie illustration. Daisy's gonna grab it so no one yells at me. We have 1829313. 1829313. I have to write this down because I'm gonna forget.
Let's write on the ticket.
Daisy's gonna do it because she's lovely. Now we have a vintage item from Tricks and Pranks by Slam Cook, one of our former Scream Queens and one of my favorite people. She has a booth out front as well as an Instagram, Tricks and Pranks. Your raffle ticket is 1829190. 1829190. Now we've got wine from Livon, I'm assuming. Wine.
Do we have a winner on that one?
We're gonna read that vintage item one more time because no one seemed excited enough. We demand excitement, please. 1829190. I'm glaring at the audience and I can't tell. That's all right. We're gonna do wine. Everyone loves wine. We have 1829151. 1829151. Come and claim your wine. Next, we have a gift bag of Derby Doll merch. Derby Doll merch. 1829126. 1829126. Come get your swag. And last but not least, we have a gift item from Shell's General Store, one of today's vendors located conveniently right outside. 1829130. 1829130. My voice is loud. And that is our raffle. Oh, I'm sorry. If to claim your prize, please come with your ticket over to concessions and we will fact check you and give you your item. Thank you, Daisy.
I'll just sit for 2 minutes until it goes down. It's on the normal mode. So I can post it. Yeah, just turn it up just to be safe. Okay. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of exciting roller derby action here in Valhalla. What?
With a power jam.
That's right. We got. First of all, let's talk about who's ahead, and that is the Mxfits, 106-92. But I tell you, this game, even though they've held the lead a long time, it's gone a bit back and forth, and it never really strays too much from that 10 points.
This is exactly when you want a power jam.
Yeah, it is. Advantage to the Hell Bottoms wearing the black, if you hadn't noticed already. And that is Chick Van Dyke, man, who has had a really great game so far.
Love that the Pivot KO is ordering her team, letting them know what they need to do next.
Oh, now a little trip up there from Jeremy. And by the way, I know I've said that wrong a few times.
Go, guy!
And that kind of tripped it up, recycled to the back, and now being held at the rail. It's like when you really
Mxfits really crowding the high.
And now she's free. Chick Van Dyke is free. Free to skate. Free to score. That was a slow pack.
And that's Shelly Dubrawl covering the high, and Roly with a finishing hit to take Chick into the infield.
Oh, Chick looks a little tired after that.
When we roll back that tape, I'm going to go ahead and ask that somebody please edit that hit to the end that Guy did and say they took Chick to Flavortown.
Oh, wah, wah. That's good. Yeah, we'll fix that in post because we have all that production money. And Guy Fear Me, I can't believe I said the other name. Guy Fear Me, serving some time.
Joined in by Chick, the Hell Bottoms jammer.
Oh, wow.
Curly responds with
Glamour.
a challenge flag and all of her flashy accoutrement.
Yeah, I can't stop staring at Hurley, I'm going to be honest with you. It's beautiful. Yeah, so basically, we have Guy in the penalty box, and also we've got Chick Van Dyke in the penalty box for the Hell Bottoms, and that's where the challenge is coming. They are know how dangerous these power jams are. And fourth quarter, not a lot of time.
I blinked, I missed it, and somehow there is only 4 points between both of these teams after that power jam.
And it goes so fast, right?
It's anybody's game.
It really is.
I finally got to say it.
It's anybody's game. Hey, if you're just loving this, and I hope you are, you can become part of Derby Dolls Nation. That's right. You can join Derby Dolls Nation right here. You get all kinds of fabulous stuff. And it's basically you scan a QR code and then you pledge to donate, I think it's like $25 a month or something like that. I don't have the money here. It's something like that. And it's just a small donation to support us. Like I said, the Derby Dolls are a non-profit organization. And you can then take that you're a member of the Dolls Nation. You get the snazzy little Dolls Nation pin, a lanyard, and then you'll get 10% off of merch and a free raffle ticket for the whole year. You get a personalized membership card in the mail. Dolls Nation, you can ask the merch booth or info tables anything about it and they'll tell you more. Or go ask Steph at the bar.
It's her birthday.
Oh my God.
She loves questions.
It's Steph's birthday.
Go find Steph Con at bar.
I can't believe Steph is working a doubleheader bar shift on her birthday. I can. I want to say I can't, but I really can. Hey, and thanks everybody, by the way, tuning in on YouTube. We really appreciate that. We so appreciate everyone coming here to support your friends, your family, and the Derby Dolls as a whole, and everyone online. If you can't be here in person, please check out our live feed. Our rad crew puts so much work into making that happen and just does a phenomenal job. There's like graphics.
I'm also trying to read everybody's signs in the audience. There's so many good signs. I'm gonna sound everything out here.
Yeah, okay, so the Guy Fear Me ones really are probably the most. Oh, then there's the Boogeyman.
There's some heads. There's some shirt shaken. There's some signs shaken. I recognize these letters.
There's a dog
There's a
head.
calculator that says boobies.
Yeah. You can spell my name on a calculator.
I can spell that.
Not evil, but my real name else. Not that anyone
I
needs to
really
know that.
appreciate the multi-sign. They just brought the whole pack with them.
Yeah, that is, oh, I see, that's gotta be for Lucky there. Oh, there's such cool signs. Oh, yay! Oh, that's gotta be the D&D people for Venus. Hey, nerds, make some noise! Malice, you nerd.
And it looks like that penalty was overturned. Challenge 1. Hell Bottoms, good job.
Hey, somebody left their credit card, so we can go shopping, Jaeger. It belongs to Kevin D. Mann.
And the
Kevin
numbers
Mann.
are, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin Mann. So we're going to buy some new skates after the game. Hope that's okay. It will be down at Snacks if you need it. Lucky out front, the lead jammer for the Hell Bottoms. What else is happening here? Wolf coming out of the pack for the Mxfits.
Lucky telling their blockers, move around, do things.
Make a pass. Oh, Lucky. That was nice.
Exactly what they needed to say. They went around every single blocker, unharassed.
Man, great communication there. Me and Lucky were really kind of buddies during like a lot of all skates. And our goal was stay present in the game. And then we would set what we find achievable goal. And I like seeing that all come together. It's really cool.
We've got Chicken Charlie on the line, and Charlie is out.
And there's nobody in the penalty box.
We've got beautiful blocking by Wicket, Venus, Rolly, and Shelly? Yeah, Shelly.
Oh, wow. So basically, Chick Van Dyke decided that moment you can either be a jammer, a blocker, or a point. Decides to be a bit of a blocker. Then out of the pack, not lead jammer though. That still stands for the Mxfits. And Charlie Horse, who sees the opposing jammer finally coming up and calls it off.
And that's 5 points for Mxfits. Fits.
Mxfits.
I can do it. Oh, jammer in the box. We've got a jammer in the
Oh
box.
man, look at Charlie's face.
I know that feeling. Is that Ruffy I see? I know it is. It's Ruffy.
I was gonna see if we could find out what Charlie did, but we don't know yet. Oh. Hurley, look, I gotta say, do we have a fashion award? Because
We can make any award we want.
I guess we can.
The power of crafts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Frankie and Sin are in the penalty box now. We got Sin in the sin bin. Joined by Frankie.
Oh, no. 2-2-2, everybody. Ruffy just plowing her way through, leaving bodies everywhere.
Bodies, bodies, bodies. Yeah, Guy Fieri getting knocked lucky doing some control of Guy.
Lucky really controlling Guy, trying to keep the pack slow. I believe that's Boogie Ma'am with the assist as Black pivot, and Ruffy makes it out.
Yeah, that was getting a little tight. They almost got into an out of play position.
Not me telling her to keep going.
All right, and remember, no whistling, everybody. Scream, shout, no whistling. I know it's hard.
If you whistle, we will find you.
Yeah, because the only person that's going to whistle is when they say this jam is done. And you can't be that person.
You gotta volunteer for us to whistle.
Woo!
And Ruffy calls it.
See, you can hear the whistle and the importance of it now.
We've got 10 points, and if I can math.
Oh, lead change! They take it. Hell Bottoms 116 to 111. Oh my! Ruffy's in the penalty box.
Oh,
it's another power jam. Everyone's like, oh, another
we gotta
power
get
jam.
these control.
Everyone's over it now. Like they were so excited before, and now it's like, really?
Go Gwen, go Gwen.
Yeah. Oh, nice lateral movement.
Sneaking by on the low.
Yeah, hot skip and a jump out of there. And now the pack got to get to work.
Wolf and Shelly trying to hold Rainbow Fright, taking her into the infield.
Yeah, Gwen.
Gwen makes contact with the pack, trying to see where can I go.
Yeah, Gwen's a solid skater. Gwen's going to keep moving forward until something works.
Smother going in for a big ol' hit. Doesn't stop Lacey at all. We've got 20 seconds.
Oh, man. You know what this might mean? Another lead change. Whoever picked these teams, I said it before and I'll say it again, you did a really, really good job.
I will not coach. I will not coach. Great job. Great job, everybody.
I know. Well, with Baby, we're not allowed to coach, but on the
I'm not
for Baby Doll
coaching.
Brawl, everyone's just
I'm
having fun. 10 points, though, and that brings it to another lead change. This time, Mxfits taking the lead, 121 to 116, 5-point game. So excited. And I would like to quote Kurt Vonnegut right now in Cat's Cradle and say, remember, someday this will all be yours.
We've got Laura Smashley out on the in.
Yeah, Smashley out with a good lead. Vixen trying to get up front.
Who's in the front? Who did that?
Venus-
Wicked Hex with a goodbye block to Villainous Vixen, who's out. Venus grabbed a point. She's fine. She's fine.
You can tell everyone's getting a little tired.
She's still on the track.
They're fine. Nobody's been ejected, so they have enough players.
I mean, I haven't been keeping track, but it seems like everybody's skating pretty clean.
Well, except for the trade-off on the power jams, but that's hard. It's hard not to get a penalty. And a timeout being called by the Hell Bottoms. Yeah, so they're behind right now by 9, so I can see why they'd want to do that. Only 8 minutes left in this bout. And again, thanks to all the trainers, the way the teams were divided up, what a great job. Just so excited about that. And of course, really excited to kick off our 2024 season later with the Varsity Brawlers versus the Screen Queens. And somebody has to skate tonight. You didn't forget about that, did you? You brought your skates, right, Jaeger?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I did.
Like,
I'm quite excited.
I don't go anywhere without my skates. I bet if I went up to you like at a stoplight and I saw you and be like, hey, you got your skates? And you just lift them up and be like, Hell yeah, I do.
I have a nightmare where I forget my skates and my uniform and my helmet.
I have nightmares that I forget my announcing notes. And then I can't find the booth. It's horrible. It really is. All right, who's having a good time out there? Oh, you all have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for supporting the Derby Dolls. We hope you come back.
Please keep cheering. Your cheers and applaud fuel the skaters and make them hit harder.
Yeah, we're all volunteers. We only get paid in gratitude and applause, so we appreciate it a lot.
We're like Tinkerbell.
We really are. We cannot exist without them. Our little souls would die if somebody didn't tell us to keep on going. They tell us when to go and they tell us when to stop, and that's why we're here.
I think it's a clean box, full packs.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Wow.
I want to just go, lounge on one of them, take a little nap. So
we've got KO and Shelly jamming for their respective teams.
Yeah, Shelly. Oh, that was a little weird. Comes right out and calls it off. Now, normally I could see somebody doing that if they had a penalty, a lot of people in the penalty box, and they wanted to free them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It could have been a jammer race that almost started.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm not going to win that jammer race, so I'd rather do some clock management. It's a lot of strategery.
Oh, so much.
A lot to think about.
We've got Ruffy versus Gwen.
Oh man, Charlie just like holding.
Charlie taking Ruffy to the rail, buying their jammer some time to really get out. Wicket with a following up block to stop Ruffy in her tracks.
Yeah, Charlie kept her in her pocket just completely. And wow, look how that's turning out on the track for Shelly, or for Gwen, excuse me.
That's some good determination. White not picking up any points in that jam.
It's so exciting.
But it was good to look at.
Scooby and Lucky are jamming again. It's a good duo. I mean, it's Scooby versus Lucky. And of course, we got Brad in the penalty box for a
of course.
Oh wait, what was that? Hey Nimble, what's that written below that?
Charlie with an arms.
Oh.
We've got Brat with a low block and Charlie Horse with an arms.
I saw like 5 figures and I thought it was going to say each.
I'm squinting and making things up.
You know, I have some binoculars that Hasselblatt got us, but we gave him the stats. Lucky making out the pack as your lead jammer. A knockout goes to take Scooby out and takes herself out. That's always a classic. It's one of my faves. Oh! That's a tough fall. Scooby makes it out. Not lead jammer, but not going to be a point.
Huge hits coming from everywhere.
And Lucky calls it off. And we all hope it's not a power jam. 5 points for the Hell Bottoms. Bringing it up to 121 to 125. It's a 4-point game.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
I know, it's so nerve-wracking. And yeah,
let's go.
Lucky's in the penalty box, joining there by knockout. So that's a
power jam.
Woo! Yeah. And, Venus in there as well for the Mxfits. That's an arms penalty. Not sure what Lucky and Knockout have penalties. They know what they've done. I'm sure they're aware.
And the Mxfits send up Charlie Horse. Right out on the low.
Wow. Charlie Horse not messing around. They got that 4-point lead and determined to keep it.
Packs are scrambling, trying to pick up a point. Trying to not be a point. And Charlie on the low with a counter hit.
Yeah.
And Frankie, a little out of play.
Perhaps. Somebody the other day was like, is that 20 feet for something? I was like, that's not 20 feet. I know what 20 feet is.
And Charlie with another scoring pass.
Yeah, Charlie just owns this track right now.
Mxfits are doing a fantastic job keeping the Hell Bottoms away from each other so they cannot form a wall, and she will not be stopped.
Yeah.
Charlie
wow.
Horse with another clean pass.
Yeah, stomp your feet, make some noise for Charlie Horse. Woo!
Now that's a power jam.
Yeah. Oh, everyone's so excited. I love that.
I think I saw 15 points for
That's right.
Mxfits.
15-point power jam for Charlie and the Mxfits. Did I tell you there's a volume switch here? In the fourth quarter, I tell you. Oh, by the way, there's volume. All right, we have sweet flag Johnny.
Johnny's yelling a lot.
Yeah, Johnny.
And usually
that means people are going in the box.
Someone did something wrong.
Oh yeah. We're gonna find out. Okay. Yep.
Huge shout out to all of our enforcers, our NSOs. We could not have any roller derby without you.
Yeah, you're doing such a great job. We have two of the hell bottoms in the penalty box. We've got definitely got Frankie in there, and we got Wicked Hex sitting in for the Mxfits.
Is that Lucky? No.
I can't look. I can't see behind Nimble.
Everyone. Get down. Oh, we have an ejection on Black Team, but that doesn't bother Smother Teresa as she's out lead.
Yeah, Smother out lead. Bebe trying to get through the back of the pack, finally out. Oh man, look at Smother. Just the lateral movement there.
Smother's really trying to get all the points. Yeah, Bebe!
Look at that smile, too. Oh, my God. Just seeing that smile.
I like it when the jammers touch.
Oh, I love the Derby Dolls so much.
And that's 5 points for Hell Bottoms.
And Laura Smashley in the penalty box. Yeah, we don't have a stats person over there, so. Oh, I guess there's camera over there.
Based off of the stunning hair that I can see from all the way up here, I think Frankie might be ejected.
Yep, Frankie's not wearing a helmet. That means Frankie's been ejected. Congratulations, Frankie. Frankenhooter is out of the bout.
Woo!
And Chick Van Dyke. Wow.
Chick was dodging her blockers, other jammers. It was great to see.
Chick is killing it, man.
Coming in for some scoring points, a little juke on Guy.
Wow!
And a fast call. We love it.
Yeah, Shelly DeBrawl, though, was making such good time there. That was really dangerous to hold it as long as she did. When's the next team draft, Jaeger?
I'm not captain. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. Congratulations. You're not in charge anymore.
I'm not even in charge of myself.
Isn't it the best? Don't worry, they'll tell you when to start and when to stop.
Exactly. There's some shuffling in the box. We have
they'll tell you where to be.
Mxfits. Ooh. And there's Hassel again with a OTO.
Yeah, that's an official timeout. Enforcers have got to sort things out because we've only got 2 minutes left in the game. This is our 2-minute warning. Let's make some noise for roller derby.
Oops, sorry. I was just thinking, if you are a skater like me, the last 2 minutes with a 10-point spread can mean anything.
What does it mean to you at this moment?
It means you can either run it or really try to rack up those points. And with Mxfits having 2 blockers in the box, the advantage is absolutely for Hell Bottoms.
It also means that you're a really good trainer because they did a really good job.
Thanks.
Except for the penalty thing.
You know, not getting penalties
is hard.
Is Laura Smashley, hopefully, and Villainous Vixen.
Yeah, we got both jammers, and that's nice. That's
beautiful move on the inside by Villainous Vixen, lead jammer.
Yeah, Vixen right out front, and Smashley making it by snack attack out of the pack.
Coming in for points is Vixen.
Oh! That's a tough one, but got the points.
Got them points. You don't have to really stay on your feet.
Hey man, as long as you got yours. How you do it, as long as it's legal. Somewhat legal. 4 points for the hell bottom. 130 to 100, oh wait, 134 to 140. We're getting very close to playing under last jam rules, and that's gonna be a little bit nerve-wracking.
We have Smother Teresa and Gwen Lacey on the line, doing the honor for jamming for their teams.
Yeah, nobody currently in the penalty box.
Lacey out on the in.
Yeah, oh, here comes
Assassin
Smother.
giving great offense, gets Smother out.
Yeah, guy in the back.
Gwen Lacey communicating her needs to her pack.
And calling it off right before Villainous Vixen could get into a point-scoring position. Oh, man. We're under a minute on the game clock, and it's 142 to 134 advantage to the Mxfits.
I'm stressing out.
Yeah, this could be the last jam, which means we're going to be playing under last jam rules. And we do have one of the Mxfits in the penalty box. Now, we're just going to let this go and hope it's like a regular jam. If there's something different, we'll explain it to you.
And we've got Chick Van Dyke out lead on the high.
Yeah.
And
Chick.
Smashley not to be outdone, out on the low. Not a ton of movement in the pack until Chick gets there. She's out on the high, pops out on the low, and she calls it. Oh.
Was that within the 60 seconds of the game or not?
It could have been
I'm
going to speculate in my brain.
4 points for the Hell Bottoms. We now need to see where the time was from the game executioner, if it had hit 0. And we have to see if there's any penalties, because if there's a penalty, we could have a jam redo on that.
If the team that is ahead commits a penalty, there is another jam called a penalty jam. But if both teams... Oh! And there we go!
The winners!
Let's give it up for the Mxfits. Angelina Rowley, Shelly Dubral, Scooby Smacks, Wolf, Bebe Sota, Guy Fear Me, Laura Smashley, Wicked Hex, Venus Crytrap, Charlie Horse, Gwen Lacey, Ratatouille, Winter Storm, and Betty Clocker. Coaches are Gandalf the Crave, Penetration, and Pulp Friction.
Give it up for the Mxfits, everybody. The fighting the good fight. We got the Hell Bottoms. That's right, give it up for them. Lucky Harm, Rainbow Fright, Smother Teresa, Frankenherder, who got ejected, the Boogeyman, Icy Dead People, Assassin, Snack Attack, Chick Van Dyke, Villainous Vixen, Buffy the Roller Skater, Co-Captain Knockout, the other Co-Captain Nut Skating, Margaret Splatwood, and also Carmen Danger, and your coaches Beats, Glitter, and Hurley. Give it up for the Hell Bottoms, everybody. We want to thank all of you for being here. We want to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys, the rad crew, everybody on YouTube. We're going to have, are we having MVP awards? You know, if y'all want to come around the track, we're going to have some little MVP awards and that you can check out. But mainly at this point, I want to thank Jaeger for announcing with me today. That was fun.
Thank you for having me. It was fantastic. I love seeing these skaters, how much they step up, how much they just want to skate.
Well, like I said, thanks to you and the Derby Dolls training team who worked so hard with them. You've done a phenomenal job, and thank you for attending. We remind everyone to be happy, be well, be back on the YouTube channel at 6:30 when the Varsity Brawlers take on the Screen Queens. And the rest of you can be back here in March for our next bout.
Bye. edge over here. Okay, we're better. Gandalf. All right. Okay, that's so many of you. Okay. Who wants to go first? It doesn't matter. What are we doing? We're doing MVP awards. MVP awards. Okay. Do you want to introduce? Okay. Avada's going to introduce, then we're going to go to Hell Bottoms.
Welcome to our MVP awards for the Baby Doll Brawl. So I am going to call up the captains. Here we are. Okay. Our MV blocker goes to Bratatouille. Our MV jammer goes to Smashly. And MVP overall goes to Charlie Horse. And calling up the coaches, or captains, I'm sorry, captains. All right, for our MVP jammer, we're going with Smother! For our MVP blocker, KO! Careful, they're delicate. You were a nightmare. For our MVP overall, Rocky! Join us for our after party at Benny Boy Brewery. Yes? All right, and thank you so much for attending our Baby Doll Brawl. Give us a wave to everyone who's online.